Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This is the last one and it's Cancer, alright? So, oh my goodness, so much stuff has come through in these readings, guys. I just really want to thank you for your patience, okay, regarding this. Oh my goodness, oh yeah, that's right, that's the first thing that came through, alright? Obviously, you guys are the last ones out of the hat, so I knew it was going to be Cancer, alright? But I actually heard Tropic of Cancer, alright? when we were setting up for this, alright? So here's your reading, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Snake here, alright? Snake talks about evolution, going back to the past, revisiting things. Alright, just keep in mind that we're coming into a Mercury retrograde, alright, soon. Could be a deal, alright? This talks normally about evolution, either returning to the past or past efforts recognized and achieved here. They're still saying evolution, 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 and they said the past returning for a little while. Okay, so the past returning, all right, for a little while. That's like a deal. They're actually saying a little while, all right. What do we got? Starfish on, oh my goodness. We've actually, if you can see that, all right, we've got starfish, right? We've got panther, all right. So starfish normally represents something in the limelight, something famous, something that has a good reputation. And the panther deal talks about normally worst nightmare, fears, vulnerabilities, jealousy, mate. And this could have been to do with this snake energy, next level, level up, evolution and growing and learning within these circumstances. The starfish is actually feeling pretty good. And someone here just said too good to be true as well. That could be a deal. Okay, we're just going to take this how it rolls. You may be feeling this way, or it could be too good to be true, like legit, right? But either way, we've got the Tarantula in reverse. This normally talks about an insensitivity or a sensitivity within the topic, all right? Not taking no and not taking no for an answer, perhaps. Putting your foot down here for someone to make ends meet. All right, we've got, I'm getting a bit excited, guys. My left ear just went blocked, so this could be regarding feminine energy, possible intuition regarding this. The song, Take My Breath Away, right, it's actually coming through. I'll put that in the description box below, right? This is like really old school, so old songs are coming through these last 3 videos. All right, but Tiger talks about motivation. They're saying lackluster in approach, okay? Lackluster in approach. These things, it's like a bumbling idiot or a haphazard approach type deal that could be part of the problem, that could be part of the journey as well here for someone. Someone else here is cutting the crap and jumping onto it, all right? The inner fire, the inner motivation to push on forward. We may have been overly sensitive within the past and somehow we've got on top of our game here. I'm seeing like defenses being put in place on some level, but it's almost for the greater good of yourself. Self-analysis, they're saying. They're also saying self-retribution as well. So if you don't know the meaning of the word retribution, have a bit of a Google search. It does help to, understand these things, because spirit language is actually quite interesting with the things that go on. Okay, so they're still saying not taking no for an answer could be a deal. And it's almost like a trudging or pushing on forward. G.I. Joe is coming through, mate. G.I. Joe. So, going through the mud and the everything, mate, slashing bloody vines and in the someone just said Amazon jungle, all right, so it could be a deal, but getting like a world war type vibe here and still soldiering on. We're still soldiering on, right? Well done to whoever that is for soldiering on. We're going to get you a psychic tarot for that, but we're going to get an ascended masters on this energy first, all right? We've got retreat into nature. Someone's taking a time out or coming out of a period of time out, all right? We've got positive change. They did just say love abounds. This is positive change inside of oneself and dropping into the heart with this one. I feel like these aren't bad upside down. I feel like someone's coming out of a respite or a rest period, and we've got positive change, which seems to be apparent. When the positive change falls out for me and it's in the upright, this is normally a call for positive change, okay? This could be someone actually brushing things under the rug or under the carpet or whatever, but for somebody here, we've actually listened to that call of positive change, right? And we're moving forward into the future now. This seems to be apparent. It's a resounding influence and a resounding energy, they're saying. Fertility, all right? So this could be actually about legit fertility, growing things. They're saying making ends meet as well. Growth and abundance, they're saying. Growth and abundance. This is a deal, right? So let's see what's good, what we're nurturing. I'm really getting someone moving, jumping on opportunity, they're saying, but moving definitely forward into the future. It's still saying haphazard approach here, haphazard approach, all right, and intuition, all right, and this needs to be either acknowledged or rectified here for the greater good of all right. So look into these things. They're saying taking things slow and your wish is my command as well. So somebody seems to be in a state of power here where they're asking for things or praying for things or wishing for things, and they're definitely being heard, mate. As in, like, I'm seeing spirit actually looking down and listening. Like, all focus is on you with what you're putting out into the universe, and it is okay. There could be a retaliation here, but it's actually showing me like a retaliation, as in like it's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming down, okay? But you're looking, things are looking up and things are looking down. So however that bloody works for you, right? It's anyone's guess. We've got psychic comedy, they said. This is psychic comedy. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so look into that. I don't even know what this means. I'm just relaying the messages, guys. It's up to you for interpretation, and that's just the way it goes. And you know what? It's blind faith here, and that's what they're saying. Like, it's almost as if I need to, explain this because you might be able to relate to it. It's literally blind faith, mate. And it's just, it's like, this is the process. This is what it is. Doing the best that we can within a certain circumstance or situation, or having that goal or mindset, right? But it's at the end of the day, it's just a trustful, mate. You got to close your eyes and you got to just go, okay, whatever. That's a deal. So this is a balancing out process, a balancing act here for somebody with that panther there. This talks about facing fears, worries, anxieties, and worst nightmare. This is in your head. It could be in your head, okay? I'm feeling for somebody here. It's just all in your head. And this is actually about a regrounding, a recentering, looking at things at face value and otherwise, okay? But they're actually saying face value here with a proactive approach to be able to achieve. But I'm feeling like this is almost like an overcoming of fears, worries, and anxieties, things which have held us back. They're saying past life and past life trauma here. And I tell you what, if you've been hunted down or burnt at the stake by witches, right? This could have an effect on your cellular memory or your bloody soul memory. Soul retrieval here for someone. Okay, this could actually be apparent. So try to take a realistic and grounded approach and face fears if you can, because I feel like someone's doing some deep inner healing here. It could actually be back to DNA levels. Okay, I'm seeing a DNA activation. So anyone who is knowledgeable within this, okay, this could actually be a deal. And with this DNA activation, they're showing me that the blocks in the DNA are actually fear. It's fear through past pain, past trauma, however it was collected, whether it was in this life, a different life, or whatever, through inheritance, they're saying as well. So it does come back down to bloodlines as well. Wow, guys, this is really full on. So keep that in mind, okay? So it might be beneficial to face your fears regarding this, okay? It may not. It may be a cause for concern. They're saying take your own time. You've got all the time in the world. They're saying accurately assessing and reassessing, taking the time out which is required to come to some sort of understanding or conclusion here to be able to achieve and get the job done. But they're definitely saying in your own time, and not until then. Like, you've got to be ready for these things to be able to face these fears or drop these anxieties or concerns, all right? Oh, mate, that was a massive deal. I'm feeling a bit burdened on the chest here. Could be involved in some way. We're going to get some psychic tarot for the heart here, guys. They're saying historical. Okay, a historical manipulation and a historical manifestation and historical justification. Oh my goodness, guys. Bloody remix that into a rap. It's a deal, apparently, for somebody. Now, that may not speak to you, or one might speak to you. You could be battling with these things. Someone just said battling against all odds as well. We've got teach. So someone's either given it up, all right, or refusing to learn within the situation, or it's like the past repeating to some effect. But I feel like we're going to come out of it this... Like, I almost feel like we're walking out of a classroom in some way. in some, symbolic way here. So I feel like someone just said they're at the end of their tether. Could be a deal, all right? And we may be moving forward or moving on within this situation. Okay, so let's look at this, guys. If someone else is refusing to be taught within a situation, that could be a deal as well. Everyone's on their own path, their own journey. Don't take it personally, they're saying. But this is about... Oh, the word is retention, and I don't even know what that means. I know like the word tension, but a retention is the word. That's what they're saying. We've got detach, right? This could be involved with detaching. We're not detaching within the process. Something here needs to be let go of, all right, to be able to achieve good results here. I'm getting someone here who may know or realize or come to some sort of understanding that they need to detach to be able to lighten the load, lighten the burden, lighten the journey in some way. There is a new day dawning here for someone, but winter is apparent, or we may have gone through a winter patch as well. We may have walked away. It's really come through as there's a walking away thing here. Okay, so let's look into this. Releasing a situation. Like, this is massive, guys. Like, seriously. For some unknown reason, historical links are coming through in karmic law abiding, and karmic chains being broken now. That's massive. That's really massive for someone, right? But this is about getting something up off your chest. This can mean things such as addictions, stuff like that, a releasing of information, or a releasing of oneself. Okay, a change of topic. The words communion are actually coming through, and community, like a social situation. That could be a deal as well. So let's have a look into this. If this is you, we'll try and get some guidance, mate. Persistence is key, they're saying. Persistence is key within the situation. They're saying try and try again, trying to better oneself here, understanding things on a different level as well, taking a different perspective, a different approach here. If this is like walking out of a classroom or whatever, this is about they just said not taking no for an answer, but it's like not traditional. It's non-traditional learning here. We're looking into things deeper than what the textbooks can tell us now, guys. So that's cool. Anyway, getting back to the point, we got power of joy here, which seems there's a unification of two. They're saying there's a unification of two. It seems to be within its power. We seem to have some sort of prosperity attached within this, be it financial or just the power of happiness. And they're actually saying the power of happiness. We've got clear and shield your energy. So if you are struggling with these things, please release what no longer serves. Please detach from anything that's unhealthy if you can. And they're saying letting bygones be bygones with this one, knowing when it's over and done with, okay? But someone here is keeping the hope alive, which could be a deal and could be in your highest good as well. So everybody's going on a different learning experience here, guys. So it's massive, okay? So just know that whatever it is you decide to do, this is divine timing, and they're saying allowing divine will to be done. That could be a deal. All right, but cleanse, ground, protect. If you haven't already, but I feel like someone's getting on top of their game. We've got someone refocusing upon priorities here, and that's the way it is. That's the way it's to be. All right, they're showing me a list here, a to-do list, and it's dot points, mate. It's dot points. Getting on top of your game with this one. Putting, they just said sobriety. It could be... and someone else is saying lethargic as well. Someone's lethargic. So get your priorities in order. They're showing me, energy being like dispersed everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. This is about bringing it back to self, cutting cords, cutting ties, getting on top of your game again, and reassessing priorities. Oh my goodness, we've got peace offering, guys. I was just about to say, you can't even make it up because it felt massive. This feels huge. Like when the information comes through, when they start talking about karma and karmic, it's normally a massive deal for someone, okay? It may not be for you. This might be just a general energy or an overtone. But for someone here, they're going through a lot. Massive shifts are taking place. So with peace offering here, we're talking about a complete and utter shifting. Okay, so the story of the white buffalo is massive. We're coming into a new era, all right? Transformations are taking place within someone's life. It's like your whole world is changing. That could be a deal. It seems to be Spirit's kind of like navigating me here for you to get back on top of your game by reassessing priorities in the matter, okay, and knowing that things are changing. It's almost like we can feel the change, right? We can feel the change coming, or we know that change is apparent, and it's about doing something about something to be able to achieve or to lighten the load. They're saying lighten the load, but just know that these changes will take place, and for someone here eventually take place. This is a slow and steady movement, a slow and steady movement forward. It's the thunder of the buffaloes. I'm hearing the thunder. I'm seeing a whole herd of buffaloes, mate, on the grassy plain, and they're all kind of like herding, and it's the thunder. I can hear the hooves, mate. This is a charging effect, a charge up here for someone, but things are changing. They just showed me a lightning bolt, and it's going to rock your world, apparently. Okay, it could rock your world. It's feeling overall positive for me. All right, I feel like this energy, when I feel into it, there could have been something catastrophic. Okay, we could have been going through significant hardships, especially with this detach and release deal. All right, that's significant hardship. That feels tough. All right, but overall energy, I actually feel like this is quite positive here. There's a shifting, there's a changing which is occurring here. They just said leveling up, and that's the right way to go about it, I guess. Know that these changes are taking place, having trust and faith within divine process, okay, and knowing that everything, it does happen for a reason, but it's up to your own discernment, okay, and your own belief systems, your own structures, your own patternings to what you believe in and how you're taking this energy, be it positive or negative, all right? But this is about seeing the opportunity in someone or something and making it work for you, okay? All right. We're going to do some spellcasters just to get into it. Someone's on top of their game here. You might flat out like a lizard drinking, they're saying. And I feel like that's coming from a loved one on the other side, mate. I just got a slight little flash of an elderly gentleman, could be like a grandfather figure. Okay, so he seems to be coming through. If that speaks to you, all right, flat out like a lizard drinking, mate. Try not to avoid things too. All right, but they're definitely saying letting bygones be bygones here and coming to peace with the past. All right. Okay, here we go. Knight of Cups, it's in reverse. Knight of Cups normally talks about someone coming in with an emotional offering here. Normally it's a love. It can be on the creative levels, such as music. Music might be speaking. It may not be, who knows. It could be art or artistic expression here. Something's being held up or put on the back burner here, or something isn't apparent for some reason. Have trust, hope, and faith, okay, that things do come in and recede, including artistic expressions or communications, whatever it is. We're trusting the process of life. They're showing me the tide coming in and the tide going out. Like it really is an adjustment process, and it is natural cycles of things, okay? So you might be able to find peace within this. Just know that you seem to be within your power. I almost feel like this could be two separate situations as well, two separate people maybe, but you know, take on board the messages which apply for you. The Magician here, okay, could be the card of Aries. Okay, this seems to be a running theme, but someone just piped up and said it's Aries, the card of Aries. All right, so you may be dealing with an Aries, otherwise it's this energy. Someone seems to have all the resources to be able to pull it together. A magician in disguise, which I'm actually getting, okay, this is really funny. It is actually someone incognito, right? It's like, you know, got the hat on, got the shades on, got those little binoculars. It's almost like 1950s inspector, you know, undercover private eye thing. But, you know, it's coming out now and, you know, getting all that information, maybe keeping things on the down low. There could have been some down low aspecting here, but there's, it's a deal, all right? So there seems to be magic happening, a movement forward, and a propellant, they're saying, a propellant. There's a propelling. We've got the Three of Pentacles here in reverse, which is almost exactly the same as that Teach card in reverse, okay? But this has normally a financial aspect to it. Someone's refusing to be taught within the situation or wanting to be able to achieve something within this. You can see that there's a teacher or a master here. There's someone with learning and experience here, and there's two others, you know, watching him and wanting to learn, all right? Normally this talks about workplace or finances, okay? So look into that. But somebody here is refusing to learn within the situation, okay? So if you need to go it alone, just know that you know, tap into this magician energy, because I'm feeling like you can be on top of it, on top of your game, right? They're saying past efforts achieved as well here for someone, so well done. Strength. This may have taken strength within the situation, guys, walking away from things that no longer serve, putting up with things for no reason, or putting up with things because we felt that it was in our greater good. Whatever it is, it's really strong energy, guys. This strength is massive, and it's like, okay, someone just said it's a bellowing as well. There could be a bellowing. but it's oh my goodness, you know that song, "You're Gonna Hear Me Roar," right? It's who the hell's that? Katy Perry. That has come through a lot, okay, over the last week, just saying. But it seems to be apparent. I'll put that in the description box below so you can jam out, right? But it's strength, okay, and it's keep on keeping on, they're saying. They're giving me another song here, but I can't sing it. Yeah, nah, it's gone, but it's a really old song there. Oh my goodness, we've got judgment. This is about emotional attachment, emotional detachment within the situation. Holy hell. I don't know if I said this is the card of Leo, but it's that energy. It may or may not apply. We've got judgment here, guys. This is a big deal. And someone just said it's a raw deal as well. There's some sort of resurrection, maybe. This does talk about resurrection energy, coming back up from the ashes, a rebirthing, a re-giving, a sense of acknowledgement or re-acknowledgement, they're saying. And whatever it is, it's kind of like a two vibe. It has a two aspect here, but it's a resurgence or a resurrection normally. It does talk about good judgment as well, having good judgment within the situation. This may have been you know, long and hard effort, could be a deal. All right, so this is fantastic. This Leo energy is great. You know, if this is talking about a person, it feels like they're on top of their game. They feel like they know what they're doing. Yeah, they know what they're doing now. Like now, if they haven't been in the past, okay, or you, this is using good judgment within the situation, and that the fire is roaring. It's roaring now. All right, so this is great. And I just saw like a campfire there, and you know when you're like, oh, is it going to get started? And then, you know, at that time when you're like, oh, it's taken off, this is great, wood. And then you get to that point where you're just kind of sitting back and you're like, oh, I'm ready to toast a marshmallow. I can't believe we got the fire started. This is so good. You know, and it's established. There's something here which is established, okay? But I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling there might be an overwhelming sense. I felt just a burst of energy that actually came through then. So you might be able to feel this energy come through these videos too, guys, especially if you're sensitive intuitively. So just be aware of these things. But if you're feeling that burst of energy, or you're feeling caught up in the head, or you know, swept away with the wind, gone with the wind, someone's saying, all right, just pull it back in and recenter and reground, okay? The Spirit just said too good to be true, but things are looking up now. So you might have a too good to be true aspect, but things are definitely looking up, right? And someone just said sky's the limit with this one. We're going to get some Ascended Masters. Being sure of yourself and not until you're ready. You're saying? Okay, we've got clear and shield your energy again. This could be a deal. And we've got work your magic in the reverse. I feel like this is almost workplace connected, but either way, this is talking about working and not being able to pull it together. This is actually quite interesting, and not having the ability to be able to achieve or tap into that. It's almost like it's either intuition or creative artistic expression here. This, right, is almost that energy, okay? So it's about magic, it's about making it happen. The law of manifestation, Melchizedek, I'm picking up on as well with that sacred geometry in there. Doesn't seem to be within its power, okay? So if you are having challenges, struggles, or obstacles, please clear and shield your energy. Only invite what's good into your life if you can. This is coming back to priorities as well. A proactive approach here for someone, cutting ties, bonds, agreements, stuff like that, and getting back on top of your game. All right, so let's see what can be done. I'm actually going to get an angels. What's the time? I lost all track of time. 23 minutes, guys. 23 minutes. Right. Lo and behold, good tidings of great joy. There's positive communication coming in for somebody here. We've got confidence or lack of confidence, feeling like you're unable to achieve something here, guys, and it feels really tough. Like I actually feel burdened, so someone might be really going through it, okay? So step out, stand out, away from the crowd. There's something about a crowd here, whether it's your social circle or a literal crowd, could be a deal, all right? We've got child here. This could be involving a child, and I did just hear it could be masculine energy as well involved, may or may not apply, okay? But this child energy which is present, childish maybe for someone as well, but I'm actually feeling like someone's just struggling within confidence. And if this is the case, this could be connected to childhood, okay? And tapping into the inner child may be able to help you as well, not taking things so seriously. And Spirit's still saying not taking no for an answer, but it's almost coming through like a not saying no, either is a detriment or might be able to help you. So there's a few messages coming in. But have a look at these things, because it's going to speak to everybody differently, and that's the beauty of, you know, spirit language. Okay, there's a safeguard here and a safety net. Okay, so trust the process, believe in yourself. They're saying come from the heart with this one. We've got choose peace. We may have to choose peace within a situation. They're saying personal peace as well, and coming to grips or coming to terms with oneself. And for somebody here, it's led you up to this point. Okay, and that's a deal. That's a deal. Okay, so let's look into these things, guys. For some unknown reason, yogi and yoga is really coming through with this one. So I'm unsure what that means to you. That might be a course of action to take. It could be a sign from God, who knows. But yeah, yogi. I'm actually seeing a yogi like in the yoga pose, like with his little hat on and everything, like, you know what I mean? If you could imagine a yogi that's been, you know, fasting for a long time, you know, doing yoga and stuff, it could be a deal. All right, so look into that, guys. Look into that. Peace of mind, and for some unknown reason, peace of heart. Peace of heart. Putting a piece of your heart into something, maybe. However it is, it's going to speak to you. Makes no sense to me. I'm just delivering messages. All right, so it's amazing, hey. Okay, someone needs to take a time out here and take a grounded approach, getting things done, flying off the handle maybe, or diving in before you're ready. So ground. We're picking up on Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy to be used to your advantage in a regrounding process. If you're having, you know, struggles, or you're stuck in the head or off with the fairies or whatever, reground yourself. But, you know, however you do that is up to you. You can do meditations, visualizations, rocks, essences, like oils and stuff. Just see what's right for you. Tones and I. Someone here, I don't know what the hell, all right? But my goodness, these messages are just amazing, right? Well, it never ceases to amaze me. But actual tones as well, okay? So, like, you know, singing bowls, grounded approach, that earthy vibe, getting in touch with nature type deal will help ground and center and clear your energy. I'm picking up for somebody here, actually, you're having to meditate out and about in nature, and it's almost like a reserve or a park or nature, like a national park or something here, and it really just regrounds and cleanses your energy so much, okay? And you'll feel this, you'll know if this is you. So, you know, do what's right for you. And they're also saying do what needs to be done. Okay, so let's hop to it and get into it. Actually, we're going to do some psychic tarot for the heart. Something can be achieved here in the course of this life, but I'm not sure how to take it. As in, like, I'm not sure, but that's going to speak to someone here. It's an inner knowing, an inner fire, maybe. Oh my God, it's dreams coming true. Oh my goodness, guys. Right, someone's well within their power. Someone's dreams are coming true, or it feels this way. Something may come into your vicinity. Something may come about where you're like, holy hell, everything's falling into place, okay? But this is just the vibration of dreams coming true. It could be actually a reality here for somebody. It's how you perceive it, they're saying. It's how you perceive it. Looking good, right? And Spirit just went, right, with shades on, all right? So this is a deal. And that's coming from angels, possibly romance angels, okay? So I've been getting to know these romance angels. I thought that it was a load of crap, right? I had no idea that this stuff existed. I never used to believe in this stuff, but over the last couple of weeks here, romance angels have been presented, okay? And we're starting to learn the lingo, and we're starting to learn the language here, all right? So anyone who's familiar with Doreen Virtue's decks, she's actually got a deck called Romance Angels. I don't have it because it's a bit airy-fairy and fluffy for me, even though some of these other decks are fluffy, no offense, but it's, the Romance Angels are a deal, and, you know, they can present as, in several different ways. There's quite a big team of them, okay, and they're all different, but they have the shades on, right? And they're like, all right, so it's a deal. Could be coming true, all right, for someone here. We've got moving into a space of love. Please keep your wits about you. Please drop into the heart, okay? Someone shut off there from their heart center, their heart chakra here. Once bitten, twice shy. There is past pain, past hurt, past trauma here. This needs looking at, all right, for dreams to be coming true, all right? So this may help you on your journey if you're struggling with this, okay? Otherwise, someone's corrected this already. We've got heart chakra. This is coming from the heart with this one, guys. Let's get into it. Let's drop into our heart center and do that healing that needs to be done. Find the appropriate course of action, whether it be a doctor, GP, a specialist, a holistic approach, but please, you know, seek the professional avenues, you know, that you need to do what's right for you. We've got move, refusing to move. or budge on a topic as well. Someone might be struggling with this, letting things go, dropping things, letting bygones be bygones here. So moving normally talks about either physical moving, allocation, relocations, transportations, trips, travels, journeys, visits, things like that, or a bonding of two, moving into a space of love. Okay, these are involved with this. This could have been some deep healing for you, mate. Oh my goodness, guys, you can't make this up. This is a full storyline, mate. Dreams are coming true on some level. We've got deep inner healing, which either needs to be done or has been done or is being done. Okay, so it's past, present, future. It could be either of those. We've got love, romantic relationships. It's within its power. The cup is coming in for somebody here, and the cup is running dry for somebody here also, which is actually quite symbolic. That could be on either end. We could be talking about anything. However the hell that spoke to you, that's a deal, all right? So we've got romantic relationships at the forefront here. Things are coming together. We've got rest and reconsider in the reverse here. Someone has taken the time out necessary to accurately reassess and sound judgment, they're saying, and taking one thing like a step at a time to be able to achieve these things, all right? Whatever this partnership is, it's beautiful, it's within its power, it's solid, it's firm, it's secure. Well done. And I'm almost like you seem like a match made in heaven. You seem like you're on the same page. It seems like a bit of a deal, okay? And it feels beautiful. So well done to, you know, everyone who has taken the time out to do this, to accurately reassess, let go of the past, and heal any pain and traumas which are coming through. Congratulations, Cancer. Well done. Whether you're Cancer or not, or just watching this video, well done. All right, things are happening. We're moving forward now into the future. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Everything is in the description box below. So take it easy, all right? Thanks for your patience, all right? I've got a new deck. It's called Dream Interpretation. I'm going to be putting up a reading of that soon, as soon as I get the time, guys, because I'm still run off my feet busy, but I'm so glad I squeezed this in today. I'm so glad we got it done. So, yes, let's look forward to the future, guys, and take it as it comes, all right? Peace be on your journey. And someone just said here, well-deserved reward, and well-deserved reward in reverse here. Times are changing, okay? Things are coming in and things are going out. Okay, it's back to those tides, right? And it could be, you could be on either end, okay? But do what you can and always be true to yourself. Make your own decisions. Sound judgment here, judgments, okay? Judgments. It almost came through like a judgment day as well. All right, so let's do it, guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. I love you guys heaps. See you.